Hi, this is Jeff Tate.
And this is Ronnie Atkins.
And this is Tobias Summit, and we are Avantasia, and you're watching Masaito's Rock TV.
Masaito's Rock TV。
このトビアスのアバンテージはトビアスが大好きなアーティストをいろいろ集めて仕事してみたいなと思ったのがきっかけだっていう話は皆さんよくご存知だと思いますが、トビアス今横に偉大なボーカリスト2人いますけども、この2人のボーカリストのどういうところが好きで起用するということになったんですか？
Well, first and foremost, their voices. That's what I knew from even before I actually met them. And I've been heavily influenced by singers like Jeff and also singers like Ronnie. I mean, they're idols and they've been inspiring to me. And it was so great to get the chance to actually work with them and to find out they are great human beings too. And it's just, we have great fun on tour, and it's just so great to have, I mean, it's a dream come true to work with people that have been so influential to you. And we have as much fun off stage as we have on stage. And that's something very, very great.
これだけのプロジェクトを作品作るために集め、さらにそしてワールドツアーにこう持ち出すっていうのはやっぱりトビアスサメットものすごい労力を使ってるんだと思うんですよ。そこでお聞きしますけど、ジェフとロニーにこのやっぱりトビアスのすごいところってどういうところだと思いますか？
I think it's phenomenal. I think what he's done on albums is incredible. Live, putting all these people together, like you said, it's not an easy task. With the egos, just mine and Ronnie's ego is enough to fill this room.
Yeah, but that's really the great thing, is that with so many different people, you know, and different personalities, basically, but as Toby said and Jeff said, we're getting along really fine. It's very good. It's a very nice tool. There's good chemistry. So we have fun. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. No, we are having a lot of fun. It's cool. It's great. I think it's great for everybody.
I was quite surprised at how much of the music that I thoroughly love, every song on this set list, I absolutely love, and I would knock this guy out to sing his songs every night.
He's a good songwriter.
Yeah, really good songwriter.
It's compliments flying through the air. So much love.
Yeah, it's not really that
Thank you.
competitive, really. It's actually kind of a communal bunch of people that get along pretty well, huh?
It's pretty different voices as well, and which I also think is what makes the whole concept interesting. Also, it's a 3-hour show, actually, 3 hours plus 15 minutes sometimes, but something new happens all the way through the set. That's pretty entertaining, I hope, for the audience. And yeah, it's good.
トビアスは曲を作った時に誰に歌ってもらいたいかっていうことを考えずに曲を作ることもあるし、あるいは曲によってはこの曲は彼に歌わせたいっていうふうなことで作るということでも、このプロジェクトに関してはねとても有名なんですけど、じゃあお伺いしますが、ここにジェフ・テッドとロニー・アトキンスいますが、彼らが歌ってる曲についてはどうだったんでしょう？
For the songs on this new album, Moon Glow, definitely it was when I wrote Alchemy, I immediately had Jeff in mind, and Invincible is kind of an addendum to Alchemy. Both songs are woven together in a way. And with Starlight, it was the same thing. I had that initial idea, but when it came to the verse, I immediately knew that's a very Ronnie Atkins-ish song. And so sometimes you have that feeling. In other passages, it's like you write a song, for example, Book of Shallows, I wrote the song, and everything came together after another, one after another part came together. And when you have that certain passage, it's sometimes in the middle of writing when you get an idea, oh, that has to be Ronnie. It is sometimes, there's not really a rule. Sometimes I know immediately it's got to be a certain singer, and sometimes it falls in place.
じゃあ例えばロニー自分のこれ歌ってくれないかと言われた曲ですけど、これは自分が歌うにふさわしい曲だっていうふうにもちろんいつも思ってるんだろうけど、今回どうでしたか？
Yeah, I did. I mean, I think Toby is very good at getting it right, you know, for every individual singer. And I could the great thing is I basically try to make it mine, you know. I mean, I could identify myself singing that song, you know. And it's been like that with all the parts I've been doing with Avantasia, really.
What he wants to say is, I'm very, very good at copying Pretty Maids and Queensryche.
He is, right? Yeah, right. You know, so no, it's cool.
But you give it your own individual thing, you know, your own flair and your own specialness, you know.
Basically, we get the melodies from Toby, but he's pretty large, you know. So sometimes you don't change the melodies; you just make them your own, you know, give it your own identity. And I think that's what he wants anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, it would be no point working with musicians that have earned their spurs. Is that the right way to put it?
I like that way.
I don't know, but I know what you mean.
The cowboy reference.
Not my English, you know. No, but it's really I really it wouldn't make sense to work with such high prolific, high profile vocalists with so much experience if you wouldn't let them add their own and contribute their own things to it. I mean, it's just like they Jeffify and Ronify the songs in a way.
Right.
ジェフ・テイトはどうですか、今回これ歌ってくれよと言われた曲に関しては。
I felt like, gosh, can I have 12 more?
It's a compliment.
まあでも彼はバンドでね、そういう単にボーカリストじゃなくて表現者としてコンセプトアルバムとかいろいろ歌ってきたジェフはね、だからアバンテージアへの感情移入っていうのはとても簡単だったんじゃないかと思うんですけど、どうですか？
Yes, it was so easy to drop into it, and Toby is an incredibly imaginative writer, and tonight, of course, if you see the show, you'll be able to be part of Toby's world that he's created, and it's really an honor to be part of that. And every night he sets the stage for us all to go out there and play in his playground, and it's fantastic. I see a lot of comments from people on websites and things, and they say that they're always sad when the show ends because they want to still be in that world that he's created, and I feel the same way. I just don't want it to end.
トビアスね、これもツアーも何度もこの、アバンテージのワールドツアーでやってますけども、その度にやっぱりファンのために新しい構成だとか新鮮な、演出だとか、いろんなことを考えてると思うんですけども、今回のツアーではどういうことを考えているんでしょうか？
I think this time it's a very visual stage. We have moving backdrops, you know, animated stuff. It's very subtle because I never wanted to distract from the music. I don't want this to become a show that is, you know, distracting from lack of substance or whatever. I always want to be the music to be in the foreground. But we create a very, very great mood around the music that supports the music but that doesn't distract from the music. And that's something I think we never managed to do that as good as we do it on this tour. I think this is the best stage production, the most suiting or suitable stage production we've ever had.
でトビアスのこのプロジェクトが成功してからトビアスのこのプロジェクトを真似っこしようという似たようなプロジェクトは世界中にいくつも出てきて何一つ成功してないんだけども、このアバンテージアが継続して成功している秘訣は何だと思いますか？
It's really difficult to say, I think, because everybody can sense that it's not been just a one-off project and everything has been very heartfelt. And also, it is not, I mean, there are many all-star projects, so-called all-star projects, but even though when you work with these great names and these great iconic singers, of course some people will consider it to be an all-star project, but the thing is we never tried to make the names the vehicle of the thing. It should be about the music. It's not about me or about Ronnie or Jeff. It's the music, and we all contribute to it, and it's way more than just a project that's been put together by some record company that has those different kinds of singers and songwriters and puts it all into one, you know, and here's the new all-star project featuring members of Journey and whatever. don't want to badmouth Journey now. You know, I love Journey. So, but you know what I mean. It's not been put together. It has grown naturally, and I think fans can sense that. It's a very, very honest thing that has not been put together by the industry, and not to just sell. Of course, we want to sell records, but it's been put together for the right reason, I think, and fans can sense that. I think that's what I want to believe. And of course, you have to do it again and again, and if there are other people out there who want to do it and who feel it and who have the right vision and they prove it again and again, maybe eventually they will be successful too. I mean, it's just like with any rock band, you have to work and prove that you mean it.
ジェフとロニーにお伺いしますけども、このアバンテージアが持っているマジックというものをどういうふうに感じていますか？
It's great. I mean, as Jeff actually said before, I mean, it is a great thing being a part of, you know. And this is my third tour, and I enjoyed every tour. The magic is actually that we are like an entourage of 30 people, and I'm talking about the crew and everybody, and it's like one big family. It really is. So, and as said, no ego things going on. It's great.
Just a lot of drinking.
Well, yeah, some more than others, but.
That's probably the most difficult thing to get used to.
We're having fun. We really have fun.
No, it's a really fun tour to be
ジェフ
part
は
of.
参加してみてどうですか？このアバンテージアのツアー、そしてこのプロジェクトについて。
I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's such a change of pace for me. Doing your own thing is very satisfying and wonderful as well. But this is different in the fact that I don't have to be front and center for the whole show. I can go off the stage and a wonderful entertainer will take my place, you know, and sing an amazing song that I'll be mesmerized by most of the time because we all listen to each other and give each other encouragement and critiques and that kind of thing. But then you step off and, you know, you can reorganize and then you go out again and, you know, kind of cheerlead the band a little bit because it's a 3-hour show. It's pretty intense.
We're having fun backstage as well, you know. While the other guys are playing, we're not standing out there all night. But we tend to watch each other, you know, what we're doing. You know, we're hanging around backstage. We're having fun. You know.
But to be part of something bigger than yourself is quite a nice feeling at this point in my life. I'm really enjoying it.
And I have to, if I may add that, it's really funny because I perceive it exactly the same way. It's just it takes a lot of weight off your shoulders if you really have if you know, you're aware that after the next song you can step aside and somebody else is going to take over and take the bull by its horns and take the crowd and get them going and impress them. And even if you have we try to avoid having bad nights, but everybody, sometimes you're a little stronger, sometimes you're a little weaker, sometimes you may have a little cold. It doesn't really, you don't become devastated. You know, at some point, you know, Ronnie or Jeff are gonna go out and, you know, and take the reign and run the show, and even if you have an off night yourself. So that's something that's very, very, very pleasant, and it takes a lot of responsibility off your shoulders.
But to his credit, Toby is a wonderful leader in all this because he gives you that space to do that work, where a lot of people it would be the tendency to be, well, this is my territory and I'm not going to give it up, and you know, you stand over here and you stand here, and you know, stay off my area right here. But Toby doesn't do that at all. He just says, take it all, you know, take the whole stage. Here's all the lights, all the sound. Just do what it is you do, and that's such a wonderful point of view. I think that's so refreshing. You know.
You know, when I was a kid, I would have dreamt of being next to the stage, watching the stage, and watching Jeff Tate in his natural habitat. You know. So that's, to me, it's like
in the natural habitat.
Yeah, that's
like a zoo animal.
Yeah. あとトビアスね、興味深いのはね、もうアバンテージは何枚もアルバム出してますけども、 ショーのセットリストをバーッとこうね、今日の選曲なんか見てもテーマはおのおの違うんだけれども、一本の筋の通ったね物語になるっていうのはこれはとても不思議だなと思うんですけど、そこはどういうふうに自分では思いますか
Well, we never try to focus on telling a real proper story on stage. We never wanted to go that far being Spinal Tap by, delivering this great show and dancing and, and Robin Hood. No, that was a different band, but, we never really wanted to do that. But I think the storytelling aspect, the operatic aspect, the magical, fantastic aspect, and how the songs are all crafted in the same way. It's the same language. I mean, I wrote them all, and it's my language in a way. So I think that makes it come across as if it all belongs to one thing. And that's why I think it's got a very, very natural flow, and you feel like you're in a different world, and the world is very coherent, but necessarily, the content is not necessarily the songs don't belong to each other, but it just feels natural because it's all the same fantastic world.
どうですか、その同じ質問なんですけども、実際歌っている方々の考えというかどうですか？
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I wasn't really too familiar with all of Toby's work until I started with Ghost Lights, really. And I'd heard the first album years ago, but then kind of lost track of it all. But when Ghost Lights came out, I was surprised at how much of the music I really loved. And especially on Moon Glow, I love every song on the album. And like I said before, I love every song in the set. And to me, it almost sounds like one album worth of music. There's similarities and to all the songs that it sounds like one great work to me. Being unfamiliar, with the total.
It's also pretty cool that you actually get to sing some songs that you're not necessarily doing on the album, right? Like I'm in Book of Shadows, I'm doing MC Kish's parts and stuff like that. That's fun as well. So it's cool.
まあでも本当にこれがねバッケンのヘッドライナーも飾ったことがあって、今やもうトビアスにとっては一つの大きなね一大事業みたいになってますけど、これはどこまででかくなっていくと思いますか？
Oh, I have no idea. Honestly speaking, I don't think about it because this is already bigger than I thought it would ever be, and that it gave me more than I ever thought I would reach with my music or achieve with my music. So I don't think about it. I just take it as a gift to be in Japan for, I don't know, probably my 10th time, including both bands. So and headlining arenas and also big festivals, it's a big gift, and I don't take it for granted, and I don't have a bucket list saying, okay, in 2 years we have to play Madison Square Garden, and in 4 years we have to play Budokan Hall. No, I'm happy the way things are right now, and I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative, and I don't take it for granted. I just want to be allowed to go on and write music and play it. That's all I think about. That's all I hope for.
いやトビーね、そういうトビーの謙虚な気持ちがね、ここまでこのプロジェクトを大きくさせたんだよ。
Oh, thank you very much. I don't know, but thank you very much.
That's just when he's on TV.
Yeah. We should lead. No, it's going to be really big only if we play Budokan and Madison Square Garden.
That would be cool.
The message to Japanese fans?
Hello, my friends in Japan. Thank you very much for your long-time support. It's always a pleasure to be here in Japan, in Tokyo, playing for you guys. And, well, I hope our music makes you happy, and thank you very much for your support. Don't take it for granted.
What am I going to say now? No. Yeah, it's fantastic being here, and we're really much looking forward to play tonight. It's always a great pleasure playing in Japan. So, yeah, thanks for your support.
Chief.
Ditto.
There's nothing left to say.
I say thank you to all the Japanese fans for constant support of this kind of music and Avantasia and my own material. Thank you so much for listening and always being there.